I am delighted to introduce my distinguished governor, Rick Scott, to testify today on drug abuse, prescription drug abuse.
Today, one of the most common names in the fight is oxycodone. Consider some of the statistics from my state, and the scope of the problem becomes clear. 98 of the top 100 doctors dispensing oxycodone nationally are in Florida. 98 of the top 100, concentrated around Miami, Tampa, and Orlando. 126 million pills of oxycodone are dispensed through Florida pharmacies. By far more oxycodone is dispensed in the state of Florida than in the rest of the nation combined. The first thing is, why are they even able to sell these things? And for what purpose? And shouldn't there be a much more limited purpose that these drugs can be used for? But I have a family member that's been addicted his whole life, never beat it. Started at a young age and never beat it.
Florida is ground zero for prescription drug abuse, and there is
Do they monitor?
There is no current PDMP in place in Florida.
Governor Scott, clearly you have legitimate concerns regarding the privacy.
Being one of the later states to do it, we'll be able to take all the benefits, take all the knowledge from the other states, which is what we're doing, both on to make sure we have the right information and also have the right privacy concerns that we can address. So we'll be doing both of those. But on top of that, we're gonna make sure we're tracking from the manufacturer to the wholesaler to the doctor, not just at the pharmacy after the fact, because after the fact is going to be a part of what we do. But I think the biggest part is going to be we're going to stop the distribution of it.
With these databases, what suggestions do you have, and where are you seeing the problem?
Some 60% of the prescription drugs sold and consumed illegally in Kentucky come from the loosely regulated pain clinics in Florida, with each trafficker bringing back on average more than $10,000 worth of drugs. In 2009, Kentucky State Police arrested more than 500 people from eastern Kentucky in its largest drug roundup ever, and every single suspect had ties to Florida.
When I came to office, there was a lawsuit that prevented us from implementing it.
Okay.
So we're just now getting started, and so what we're doing is we're looking at what all the different states are doing with regard to privacy to come up with the best answer on dealing with that, because it's a big issue, and we have people worried about it. The doctors will not be able to both prescribe and dispense, so that'll stop that. They're not going to be able to own the pharmacies. We're going to have that. We're going to limit the number of prescriptions they can do a day. That'll have a big impact. So it's just piece after piece after piece, and then of course, as we know, they'll figure out something, then we'll have to continue to change.